Okay, we should be live. First live stream of 2024. Get out of town. Hold on, this is a little loud. Is it a little loud or is it just me? This thing is going hard. Hold on. Especially for the story, I think I need to put this down for the story. And voice volume up. Probably like that. Let me see.
Whoa, I have to work on all these
Yeah,
files today?
that should be good. Hey, thank you guys for the 4 likes. Almost 10 of you here. I appreciate it. How's everybody doing? What's going on out in Hanoi? I appreciate you being here. Yuzu, how you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy 2024. Next me. I'm gonna get it together here, I promise. How you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, the FBG fam. Happy New Year's. Loop, how you doing? I appreciate you being here. Kenny, it's been 84 years. He finally streams. I know. Listen, if you guys know, you know, I've been sick. I'm still kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. I am recovering. I'm almost there. With that being said, just to preface this stream, I may cough. You may hear some coughs. I may go silent for a little bit. You gotta bear with me. I am still sick, but we have to knock out this part 3 and get that taken care of. So that's what we're gonna be doing. I appreciate you being here, Kenny, though. What's going on, Gawa? I'm gonna just call you Gawa if that's okay. Happy New Year's, my friend. How you doing? Ace, what's going on? Gomes, how you doing, my friend? Welcome. Happy New Year's. Shido, yeah, we're gonna do part 3. I heard good things. We're gonna get it done. How you doing? Happy New Year's. Reza, I appreciate you being here. Let's go. Some FBG stream. Hey, let's get it. How you doing? Happy New Year's. Howdy, my friend. Sleepy, what's going on? Happy New Year. AG on 2024 will be insane. I'm gonna go ahead and declare this right now for you guys. For those that are here in this stream right now, 2024 for AG is going to be peak. It's going to be absolute peak. There's so many good things to look forward to. 2024 is going to be fire. Absolute fire for AG. I forgot you were sick. Yeah, hope you're feeling it. I am feeling a bit better. Thank you, Shido. Do prepare a box of tissues. I have, it's funny you mentioned that. I do have tissues, but that's for my nose. Also, yes, Happy New Year's. Yeah, Happy New Year's. All right, let me go ahead and knock some stuff out really quickly, guys, if you don't mind. I'm gonna knock out some of my regular stuff, and then we're gonna hop right into the story. Once again, Happy New Year's 2024. It's a big year for the channel. There's so many really awesome things to look forward to. Talking about Aether Gazer specifically, global, we have so many good things. We have 2.0 coming up right around the corner. Super excited for that. And then the PC client down the road. Those are so many good things to look forward to. 2.0 is going to be absolute peak. It's going to be incredible, right? It's going to be a very, very good time. The CN account for Aether Gazer, we have so many cool new modifiers coming up that I'm excited to go ahead and, you know, hopefully be able to showcase for you guys and experience. So we have that's going to be here on the channel. And then so many new games that are going to be releasing in 2024 that I'm excited for to bring to the channel alongside Aether Gazer. So 2024 is going to be massive. It's going to be huge. So I'm super excited, super optimistic. We're so very close to 40K, by the way. I know we didn't hit it by the end of the year, which is fine. That's okay. You know, it's a good goal to have. I don't know why I just collected that. It's a good goal to still have, though. 40K is still right in our sights. We're right there. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and consider subscribing. Hey, thank you guys for the 10 likes. And then 50K, I think, is what I want to have the goal for 2024, to hit 50K by the end of this year. That would be amazing, you know, and we're halfway there to that big 100,000, you know, subscriber milestone, which is the ultimate goal of what I want to hit. 100K on the channel is always been a big milestone for me. So 50K by the end of the year would be massive. So thank you guys so much for all the support. I cannot wait for this year. Once again, the growth has been tremendous ever since, you know, covering Aether Gazer and what we have to look forward to. Growth has been tremendous on the channel, and you guys have been tremendous all in all. So thank you guys so much. We have room in the guild, by the way. If you guys want to join, you can join the guild. There's that, if you're wondering. So that's just a bit of a heads up of what's going on. Can't wait for February, though. I know, right, Uzu? I'm still waiting for co-op mode. Yeah, I think we all are. Hey, what's going on, Nero's Coffee? I appreciate you being here. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you as well. Do you know if Jinwoo will be free or gacha? She should be free and gacha. She's a 2.0 character I'd like to get. Yeah, she should be free. She was free on the CN side. She should be free on the global side. And then you can gacha for her if you want to, you know, transcend her even further, if you're interested in that. Okay, I did all those. So yeah, that's certainly a thing. Jinwoo, by the way, I've been using her a lot on the CN side. She is incredible. You guys are in for a treat with Jinwoo. If you haven't used her yet, she is unlike any other modifier in global at the moment. She is just incredibly fun to play, right? Not even just broken, like damage wise. She's just incredibly fun to play because she's so different. Hey, what's going on, Lava? I appreciate you being here. Happy New Year, my friend. Kuma, I appreciate you being here. How you doing, my friend? Happy New Year's. Still waiting for the PC client. I know we all are. Have you claimed vert skin from? No, I haven't yet. I'm still working on it. I am still working on it. Rest assured, we are gonna get it. Rest assured, we are going to get it. All right, hold on, guys. Let me do my thing. Don't distract me. Leave me alone for a second. I'm gonna do my thing. Hey! I was doing my thing. Why did it stop? It does that to me sometimes. I feel like because I'm not like going quick enough or something, it like stops me for some reason. I have my I got it held down good. I got it held down good. It's like I don't do it quick enough or something. Anyways, I think we may get 2 copies of Jinwoo. Yeah, you should be able to double S her actually. I think free and then through the event you should be able to double S her. Oh, I haven't been doing this. Who is the master of Buzembu Tengu? Beautiful. Okay. I haven't been doing that. I keep forgetting it's on the end down there. Alright, let's... oh, phenomenal. I gotta put those on. Alright, let me do maybe just a few runs here. And then we're gonna hop into the story right away. What's going on, Luna? I appreciate you being here. How you doing? Oh! So the goals for 2024, 50k by the end of the year. I also want to try and hit 100 members on the channel. That would be fantastic as well. I want to be more active on Twitter, get that Twitter going. Those are just some of the goals that I have for 2024 for the channel specifically. Oh, I want to try and get some merch pulled out as well. I've always wanted to do merch. So I would like to try and get that for 2024 as well for you guys. I think that would be really, really cool. Some FPG fan merch. I think that would be pretty cool. So just some goals. Also, face cam. I want to do face cam in 2024 as well. So those are things that I'm planning for. Goals that I want to achieve. Just to give you guys a little insight, right? And what the plans are. Hey. We gotta catch up to him. I love that stop time. Beautiful. Let me do this. Let me do this. Oh, I don't have it off cooldown. I'm like, why is it not working? I'm not paying attention. That's my fault. I'm warming up. I'm warming up. Leave me alone. Alright, we're gonna ulti just cuz. 2 or 3, I'm not sure. Okay, the vert skin has me actually using vert. It's so good. Yeah, the vert skin is good. I'm not gonna lie. No problem, Nero. I got your back. You mean you can transcend her even further beyond? Even further beyond. Yeah. I'm pulling for Akunanushi. Yeah, lots of pulls. Okay, on standard, then also guaranteed. After tier, okay, on limited, I think base versions are my favorite so far. Gotcha. That's what it's all about. I recently started Aether Gazer and having fun so far. That's good to hear, Kuma. I'm glad you're having fun, my friend. That is good to hear. I'm warmed up on a lot on it, coming from Punishing Gray Raven. There you go. That's what I like to hear. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this again. Hey, what's going on, Taylor? I appreciate you being here. Yeah, she's free from the event, and then because standard, you can farm from the... Yeah, that's another thing in the standard as well. So she's gonna be standard. Yeah, you're right. So she's gonna be standard, so you can do reoccurring dream. and then you have from the event, and then you should get one for free. So that's why you want to be saving up your yellow tickets for, if you want to, you know, if you're planning on pulling like copies. Hey, by the way, I appreciate almost the 20 likes, guys. Thank you so much, and the 40 of you here to hang out. We're gonna hop into the story here in just a second. Want to go ahead and just knock some of these out, and then we're gonna go ahead and hop right in. Actually, I should probably just hop right in. I should probably just hop right in, right? We'll probably do that right after this one. Alright, let's do that. Let me get out of the way there. Did I get out of the way? I don't know. Big slam. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Okay, let's go ahead and ulti. The border looks good with Thor skin. Yeah, it really does, right? It really does. 2.0, we got 2 copies of Jinwoo, free Awakened Tianyun Funk from spending event. That's cool. Then 1 dupe from Jinwoo from, yeah. Basically, you get 3 copies Jinwoo for free. Yeah, which is pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. Hey, what's going on, Moons? You're never late, Moons. When you enter the chat, you're right on time, because that's when you were supposed to be here. I appreciate you being here, Moons. How you doing, my friend? Welcome. Okay, just want to do a couple runs there. Let me see. Gallery. Okay, what do we got going on here? Collect that. Beautiful. Collect that. Beautiful. Okay. What was another thing? Oh, that's the joint attack. Okay, not worried about that. Shop. All right, let me just go ahead and grab this real quick then. Grab that. Anything for purchase? This one specifically. Yeah, we'll take that. Nice-oo. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Get that on cooldown again for another month. Yeah. Hold on. Let's do this. Yeah. Beautiful. Cash out. Awesome. Co-op shop. I'm gonna save onto that. Matrix shop. I do need all those. Okay. Alright, we did a lot of buying there. Let me go over to cooperation. Jinwoo is neat animation, very neat. She's also, yeah. Gamer subs X FBG merch. Yeah, that would be really cool, Ace. That would be really cool. I would love to do that collaboration. I need to talk to them. I have 90 pulls. Is Scotty or Leviathan worth it, or double S Thor? Honestly, Luna, I would just save your 90 pulls. Scotty's gonna be worth down the road. Leviathan, no, I wouldn't say she's worth. And double S Thor is cool, but not needed. I would just save your pulls and wait for 2.0 or get flame tier, whichever you prefer. I'm probably the first Italian player. Never heard anyone talk about AG here. I'll spread the word. Neto, go ahead and spread the word to your Italian friends. We need more people on it. Share. I need way more. I have 140 yellow tickets. Oh, I see. That's way more than I have, I'm gonna be honest. Was really hoping the PC client would come out for 2.0, but looking unlikely. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Realistically, Indy, it's... And by the way, I appreciate you being here. We're probably realistically looking at the PC client coming out maybe anniversary. That would be a very probably realistic time. Furthermore, that would be a pretty hype time too. I know everybody wanted it right at 2.0. 2.0 would have been ideal also. Don't get me wrong. 2.0 would have been spot on. But it might be just a little too early for 2.0, right? So, all right, we're going to go ahead and hop into the story at this time. Thank you guys for the 20 likes, by the way. I appreciate it. What's going on, Hudson? I appreciate you being here. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, I'm live, Cameo. I seen what you posted, though. I didn't look into it too much, but I saw what you posted. What's going on, Taylor? We only get the free copy from the event. There isn't any to get her besides summon. They don't give a free one from login. Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. Thank you, my friend. I know a guy, not me, who is using Shu, S Leviathan, A, and Poseidon Triple S to finish the entire story mode of the game, including the hard mode, and saving frags to use. Makes sense. Hey, what's going on, Bleep? Happy New Year's. How you doing, my friend? I have 140 pulls for Jinmu. I need 280 for double S. You could double S her for free, Shito. We already have GamerSupps X Cody merch. It's called a blank cup. Since you don't have a whip, bruh, that's tough. That's tough. Webcam coming soon, maybe, hopefully. How to unlock part 2 of chapter 12? You got to complete part 1 of chapter 12. You pulling for flame tier? Of course, Bleep. Of course. Global revenue went from 300k to 500k USD with Thor. Hype for... Oh, did it? Did the revenue come out? Oh, snap. I didn't know it came out yet because of Curse Kagasushi. I'm debating. I don't know. I meant oh, you meant Triple S. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, that makes more sense. Triple S. Gotcha. He has rerun on 2.7. Ooh, Flame Tier. Yeah, Flame Tier has a rerun with Kagasuchi. Yeah, it's actually going on right now. Okay. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and hop in. And see what part 3 is all about. Let's go ahead and do it. Can I bring anybody else? I don't think I need to bring anybody else. We're just gonna do it.
And so, even though the squirrel wasn't able to buy a dream, she realized that she could make her own beautiful dreams. That's it for the story today. Good night, Scald.
Thank you, Rata. Good night.
Oh, this is way before she closes the door. She takes another look back.
Rest up, Scald. You seem worn out lately.
Worn out? But I've been sleeping well. Still, thank you, Rata. You rest up too. I heard the teacher say recently that your vital signs haven't been so stable.
I'm fine. It's probably just all the extra training I've been getting assigned lately. I'll be fine after a good night's sleep.
Oh, this is the teacher that she was talking about in part 2. Oh, snap.
All right. Good night.
This was the teacher she was talking about. Rata waves and gently closes the door. When the catheter in the chamber enters her arm, a steady stream, of divine grace is delivered to her body, suppressing the fatigue that had started to rise.
Doesn't mean rest. It refers to lying down in the chamber like this and replenishing your divine grace after your body's been overburdened from access key use. The teacher said that since we weren't originally able to use access keys, our bodies can't produce our own divine grace. So we have no choice but to do this regularly.
Oh, it's almost like artificially.
Tomorrow, I'll get to hear the rest of the story from Rata. How did the squirrel get the ability to dream? The story jumps around so much that I just don't get it.
These thoughts pop into my head before the lights in the chamber go out. Interesting.
The next day.
Hey, what's going on, Glizzy? I appreciate you being here. Joe, what's going on?
Dismantled. I watch as the teacher lifts Rata's arm, which was removed from her body, and loudly demands an explanation from the students around her.
We examined her and even reset her parameters. This shouldn't have happened.
Maybe it had something to do with her access key? Our research into that power is still incomplete, so we might have overlooked something by only considering her android functionality.
I don't want to hear your excuses. I trust you know what will happen if Project Forge Tower is exposed. How did she escape
Project
this
Forge
time?
Tower?
Didn't CCTV cameras see anything?
She must have used her access key. All the footage from that time is gone.
The teacher looks really angry. She slams Rata's hand hard into the table, breaking it into pieces.
Bruh.
Does this mean Rata won't be able to tell me stories anymore?
0705. You and 0703 were close, weren't you?
Yes. Rata would often tell me stories.
Oh, she's
And how does
0703?
seeing her destroyed make you feel?
Feel? Why would I feel anything? The teacher never said that I have to feel something. 0704. Do you have feelings then? About Rata?
And I thought you were different from the others.
0704 turns away from me, seemingly not wanting to talk to me anymore. Speaking of which, this is the first time he's come up and talked to me. 0704 always stays in his room, being gloomy. He doesn't go out except for training and checkups, and he didn't talk to anyone other than Rata. 0704 was the last person to see Rata before she left, so the teacher had him thoroughly examined. Does 0704 wish he could hear more of Rata's stories too?
0704's physiological analysis is complete. Next is 0705. Come on, chop chop!
Check them thoroughly. We haven't confirmed whether 0703's anomaly is contagious. Subsequent oversights will not be tolerated.
Understood.
So this was... Huh.
The white rabbit told the squirrel about his vibrant dreams. This filled the squirrel with yearning. Why can't I dream? She thought to herself. The squirrel went to ask the owl, and the owl said, I can dream, but I disdain dreaming. Only reality is worth pursuing. Dreams are utterly insignificant. The squirrel recoiled at the owl's cold response. Refusing to accept it, she left to find another animal to ask. The wizened old goat told the squirrel about his dreams. Speaking at a leisurely pace, he recounted his dreams of reverie of bounding between rainbows. Just when the squirrel was about to ask the goat how to dream, she discovered he was already fast asleep. She then went on to ask the fox. The fox said, Sure you can dream, but it will cost you. But the squirrel didn't have any money and could only abandon that idea.
Interesting.
Rata was taken away once before. Even though she'd forgotten a lot of things when she came back, she was still Rata and quickly went back to being her old self. But I really can't remember the things I've forgotten. Like when I was awakened, or why I exist. I always admired Rata for being able to remember those things. But it seems like Rata won't be coming back this time. Rata, I still wanted to ask you whether I understood yesterday's story correctly.
With the sway of her fingers, the fluorescent lamp's cool light changes and lively rays of light swirl between her fingers.
I remember all the stories that Rata told me, but I don't understand most of them. Are fairy tales really that hard to understand? They're more confusing than the teacher's orders.
Okay, so...
My Mjolnir can't wait to go.
So it's interesting that they're in this like facility and that we're now figuring out that there's 0703, 0704, and 0705 and that they're, I'm sure I'm gonna learn more, but essentially like artificial, and they're being obviously tested on for a specific reason. And is very like strict and seems like a very bad life that they're living at the moment, but they seem to be very powerful at the same time.
too easy.
Yeah, sometimes it drags on, but it's worth staying with this chapter. Yeah, this chapter is definitely one to stick with and not skip. I'd rather have a bunch of talking than reading and a bunch of text. Yeah, true. Very true. Yep, they're Android / robot. Yeah, that's what I'm gathering right now. Is that they're artificially made to almost like act like modifiers, or to be similar to modifiers.
A tall building. And cats. Many cats. All inside boxes. And lots of doors. The teacher wanted me to take some.
Right, exactly. Next me.
Did you get it?
No, I got caught.
Looks like the teacher only does these things in your dreams so that nothing goes wrong. Good. This way you'll get to go out again. As long as it's in a dream, you can do anything you want. Not like us.
Do you want to go out, Retta? The teacher said none of us can go out. Me included.
But the teacher never said that you can't dream, right? If it happens in a dream, it doesn't count as disobeying the teacher.
Ah, loophole.
Is that so?
You can go and see the world outside from you, Scald. Even if it is only a dream. You're not carrying out the teacher's orders. You're going outside as you wish. Because you want to.
Yep, they found a loophole.
Pain receptor analysis complete. Data signatures normal. Should I keep going? Probably better to run the test one more time. Commander Aether Gazer said it herself, after all.
Aether
We
Gazer.
have to make absolutely sure that we don't miss anything.
Bro, the voice acting on that is tremendous.
0703's ability to change perceptions was always dangerous. I said so from the start, but nobody listens to me. It's no surprise the situation got out of hand.
Change perceptions.
0704's ability is even more dangerous. Just to be on the safe side, reset his parameters after we're finished here.
Okay. Looks like we're in for another late night. Huh? You just tried to read my memories, didn't you? Who gave you permission to do that?
Huh. Hey!
705.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, 'tis the season. Hold on.
Their side effects are obvious.
Hold on, let me see who that was. Thank you, I appreciate that. Saber, thank you for the sub. Welcome to the FPG fam. I do truly appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's going on, NGO? I appreciate you being here. I hate Aether Gazer time-gated story. Now I need to hang out with Skull to unlock next. Oh yeah, that's right. You gotta do the, oh, I totally forgot. You gotta do the thing. Yeah, no. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not terrible. How can there be... I'll read that in a second, Shiro.
That's why you must complete the mission as soon as I give it to you. Find the correct answer, then report everything that happens back to me.
You're the freest of us all, Scald. The teacher limits what the rest of us can do. But you can do it all in your dreams. So, will you go and see the world outside for me?
Light goes out and everyone has returned to the rooms. As per the teacher's instructions, the catheters in the chambers are buried in their arms. The teacher's orders are absolute. Everyone's time is scheduled precisely and exactly, with not a single minute to be wasted. Unless it's in a dream, even several days in a dream are simply a passing moment in reality.
If it's in a dream, then it doesn't count as disobeying the teacher's orders?
Loophole.
The squirrel thought perhaps the reason why she couldn't dream was that she hadn't seen enough things. All she needed to do was leave the house, and she would inevitably see concerning things that she would need to dream about. She once heard her parents say that if you went 30 feet north of their house, turned left, then climbed 10 feet up, you'd find a treasure grotto. Everything you could ever need was in that grotto. But the squirrel's parents clearly didn't want her to know that. So, the rebellious squirrel decided to go looking for the grotto herself.
But if her parents found out, wouldn't they be angry?
The squirrel knew what the consequences would be. But she didn't want to stay home anymore. She wanted to take the treasure and fly far away.
Her parents must not have treated her well.
They actually treated her fine. She just always felt like something was missing.
Missing what?
Well, it was missing. So naturally, the squirrel didn't know what it was. Later, the squirrel found the treasure grotto. But there was no treasure inside. All that was there was a passageway. And at its other end was bright, shining sunlight. She crawled out through it, and the sunlight outside dazzled her eyes. The unfamiliar sights and gleaming view that stretched out before her left her stunned. When she eventually returned to her senses, she realized she was looking at the wide world. So, this is the treasure grotto, the squirrel exclaimed. Then she scurried into the depths of the jungle.
Is Rata the squirrel?
That's where our story ends.
What does the wide world mean?
Oh? You haven't learned those words?
I understand wide and world, but put together,
So you haven't seen mountains or the ocean? If you'd seen those, you'd definitely understand.
Mountains? The ocean?
Yeah, they're like confined and
Thank you,
sheltered.
Rata. Did you find the treasure grotto too? 30 feet, 10 feet. It really is here. But there doesn't seem to be any sunlight.
Scald is a squirrel? Okay, I was thinking it was either one of them. Moonlight shines on the steel cladding of the city's towering buildings, overlapping with the dazzling city lights to create a spectacle like I'd never seen before.
The treasure grotto that Rata told me?
Yeah, Scald is a squirrel. It makes sense. Makes sense. Interesting.
My Mjolnir can't wait to go.
And then into a fight. Yeah, that makes sense. So Scald is the squirrel in the story. And they found a loophole for her to be able to do the thing that Rata wants to do without disobeying the teacher. Is what it sounds like, is what I'm trying to gather. Oh, I could have done the follow-up attack. Is what I am essentially gathering.
Is that it? I don't feel needed at
Arc Knight's got an anime. I could see AG getting one. Yeah, I mean, that would be extremely cool if AG got one. I think it would be way down the road if they were to get one. It would be really cool though.
You can see
Oh,
just
middle-aged
about
man.
everything in Iron Soft, but you don't see get-ups like that every day.
Hello.
Rata wanted me to see the outside world for her, but I don't know where the mountains or the ocean are. I just have to go as far as I can and try to remember more things. Before I know it, the sun is up, and there are more people around now. This is my first time talking to anyone outside the
With a
Institute.
pretty face like that, it'd be a waste not to have some nice clothes to go with it. Tell you what, I'll take you someplace nice.
Someplace nice?
You
Better be
betcha.
careful.
They got loads of nice clothes there. I'm sure they'll have just the thing for you.
Okay. Thank you. Let's go.
Huh?
What is it? Can I not wear new clothes?
Oh boy.
No, you just agreed so quickly. If you trust people that easily, you're gonna get duped sooner or later.
Duped? Are you a crook then?
Do I look like a crook?
Yeah, kinda with that thin squirrely mustache, yeah.
I don't know. you're not a bad person, then it's fine.
You're a funny young lady.
The man laughs, shaking his head. Without saying another
Hey,
word,
what's going on, Queen? I appreciate you being here.
takes
How you doing,
Odin
my
out
friend?
of the way shop.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not finding what you're looking for?
No, it's just that there's no one here. Are you the manager?
Hardly. I'm just a humble clothing designer.
There isn't even anyone to keep an eye on the place. Aren't you worried about shoplifting?
I barely get any customers in anyway. I couldn't afford to rent a space in a shopping center, so I just had to make do here. Over here, miss! What do you know? 2 customers at once. Business is booming today.
Is this the nice place you were talking about?
The man seemed shocked by what I said. Did I say something strange? It'd be easier for you if you just
Miss,
confess.
You can't just say the first thing that pops into your head. Don't get the wrong idea now. I just saw that she had those weird clothes on, so I brought her here to get some new ones. That's all. You don't look like you have any money on you, though.
Money? As in currency?
She broke.
No, I don't have any.
Forget it. A girl like you would definitely run into problems dressed like that out there by yourself. Here, take this on the house. I'll consider it advertising for the shop.
Oh, that was nice of him. Yeah, not yet, Queen. I appreciate you being here. Ah, that's where she got those clothes
I
from.
think it suits you to a T.
Thank you.
No problem, no problem. Have you found what you're looking for?
Alright, but I don't seem to have any money on me. Jeez. Everybody's broke around here. This must be Zenkabo's doing. I bet she lifted my credit card in cash as I was heading out the
What?
door.
Who goes out shopping without any money?
Right?
Get out of here.
Dang!
You remind me of my daughter when she was little.
Your daughter?
That's all in the past now. If you like this one, you can have it.
Hey, he treats her all nice and boots us out the door. What kind of
Just
crap is
remember to
that?
Spread the word about my shop when you can.
Seeing the shopkeeper wave goodbye to me, I do the same in return as I leave this building called a clothes shop. But where should I go next? Rata wanted me to see more of the outside world for her, but I don't know where to start. After its initial novelty wears off, all the city leaves me with is an endless feeling of alienation. I look past a giant wheel nearby with lots of little cabins hanging from it, till my eyes land on the face of a clock tower.
8:30. Time to monitor my vital signs. But there's been no broadcast, and I don't see any monitoring rooms around here. Does this mean I don't have to do it? I'm a little hungry. Is there no scheduled breakfast at 8 o'clock here either? That house across the street. There's so much bread in there.
What is she, in the middle of the middle of the street? A big four-wheeled steel device honks as it rolls past me. As I step back, my new shoes seem to catch on something, sending my body backwards.
Ow.
Hey, are you alright?
You're the one without any money at the clothes shop.
Not exaggerating, a flattering description. Your hand's bleeding. It'll get infected if it's not taken care of. Takes an alcohol wipe and band-aids out from a small bag. Can you do it yourself? Never mind. Here, give me your hand. I'll help you do it.
You took all this out with you, but no money?
It's interesting conversation. Enough about the money. I have these with me because bumps and scrapes are par for the course in my line of work. They are all good now. Is the band-aid on too tight? I move my hand around and only feel a slight tugging sensation from my joints. I shake my head. Great. Remember not to jaywalk next time. It's dangerous. Is this your first time in Einsof? Where are you headed?
To the wide world outside that Rata talked about.
The wide world? That's a poetic way of putting it. What advertising slogan is that from? The stranger leans against the pole in a thoughtful manner.
The mountains and the ocean.
Oh, so you want to see the ocean. We're near the west coast of Core City now. You can get to the beach on foot. Come on, I'll take you there.
I'll be able to see the
Jeez, my
ocean
reading
if I
is
go with
terrible.
you?
Yep, it's a boundless sea along the coast of Einsoft. Want to go see it together?
Okay. Yes.
This drug that the cryptics developed to suppress the mark should be effective for another 3 hours. That should be enough time to get me there and back. Right, what's your name?
Gold. You?
You can't exactly come out and say that I'm the Aether Gazer administrator. What was that barbecue restaurant I went to with Ver yesterday called? Char Grill or something? Let's see.
Done.
That's where the name comes from. Ah, that makes sense. Not Tan Tan, Tung Tung. I'll forget. It's close enough.
Go, Dun Dun, to the beach.
That's where the name comes from.
Stop right there. You, get away from 0705.
Oh, 705.
Save it! The director told us to act as soon as we found the target.
They found me already? I'll come find you again next time. Promise you'll take me to the beach then?
Interesting. The person named Tantan stares blankly at me. Before the bullet reaches the nape of my neck, the dream world instantly compresses. Like a lotus flower bud bursting open into full bloom, its white petals obscuring my view.
I'm back at the marker.
It's still night in the room and everyone's resting in their chambers. The lights are out and all is quiet in the institute as always. But something seems different.
The teacher said that we aren't allowed to leave the institute under any circumstances, and we must follow orders. But Rata said that if it's in a dream, it doesn't count as disobeying the teacher. I think I understand now.
Huh. Ratas, yeah. Thor was always... Huh. I don't want to be spoiled by whatever chat's saying. What's going on, Benjamin? Did I say hi to you already? I appreciate you being here. How you doing, my friend? Hey, Theorize, I appreciate you being here as well. How you doing? I just saw you. Welcome, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for the 32 likes. I appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Thank you for hanging out. Now we ain't speaking spoilers if someone doesn't know. Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. I left off when they were about to get on. Okay. Thank you.
Promise to take me.
If y'all didn't see Chaotic, he took 5 hours to complete the story. Originally, it was only supposed to be part 2, but oh yeah, I saw that. I didn't see. Once he started part 3, I actually hopped out, so that way I wouldn't be spoiled. But I did see him do part 2.
We have to hurry or they'll catch us.
Who will? Don't look at me like that, sir. Fine, I'll take you. We're not far from the beach anyway.
Then, Dun Dun took me to the beach. Rata, you told me that I would understand when I saw the mountains and the ocean. But how come I still don't get it? The waves noisily lap against the shore, one after another. I want to use the water to wash the sand from between my toes. But just a few steps later, they're covered in sand again. So I give up. But there are so many people here. Everyone's wearing all sorts of different outfits, and they seem happy just to be in the sun and watch the waves do the same thing over and over again. I've never seen a pure emotion like this on the face of anyone in the Institute. Not the people in white, not even the teacher. I didn't think something like this existed.
So is Einsoft's beach the way you imagine it?
The way the water shines like gold in the sunlight is very pretty. The breeze also feels nice. But I still don't understand what the wide world is.
Why do you keep referring it to it like
I had
that?
a good friend before who suddenly disappeared one day. She said that she hoped I would go see the wide world outside for her.
Sounds like a sad story. My guess is that your friend didn't want you to go somewhere in particular. She just hoped you could meet more people and get out of a sad situation as soon as possible.
More people?
That's right. Humans are social creatures. No matter how bountiful or vast a place is, if you're there all by yourself, you'll probably feel lonely. Whereas if you had friends, you could share any troubles you have with them and go anywhere together.
I see. But I don't know how to meet more people.
We've met each other, haven't we? Oh, right. What's your name again?
Skuld.
Okay, my name's Tung Tung,
I know.
but I only just came up with this name.
So, as long as I'm with you, Tantan, I can share any of my troubles with you and go wherever I want to go?
It's all making sense now. It's all making sense now. What is it?
I don't know. I just suddenly felt like laughing. Am I not allowed to do that?
If you didn't look like you were asking a question, I would have thought I did something to make you mad. Of course you're allowed. You're free to laugh when you feel like it and do whatever you feel like doing. You don't need anyone else's permission.
That's not what I learned before.
You're not allowed to laugh. Have you spent your whole life in a boarding school or something? Alright, well, some friends and I have plans to go to an amusement park this afternoon. I better head back.
Tantan, you're leaving?
Yep, why don't we exchange contact information?
I don't have a personal communication device.
Stop right there. You, get away from 0705.
Save it! The director told us to act as soon as we found the target.
They found me. See you next time, Tantan.
Next time? What do you mean? It all makes sense. It all makes sense. I see how this has led to where we were at.
Can't wait to go.
Hey, what's going on, Croft? I appreciate you being here. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You look brand new, by the way, to the channel, or to the stream, I should say. Appreciate you being here. How you been? I don't think I'm piecing it all together now, chat. I think it's all making a lot of sense. Doing some massive swings. Thank you guys for almost the 40 likes, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you for hanging out as we do this part 3, by the way. Hey, what's going on, Raptor? I appreciate you being here. How you doing, my friend? You look brand new. Lovely. I appreciate you being here. You look brand new as well. Just watching you play AG while I play HI3. That's what's up. I appreciate you being here. Making sense to someone. Happy to be here and glad it's making sense to someone. Yeah, it's making sense. I can see Vertanti being the final product and Unskulder at the beginning. Yeah. Doing some massive swings, and I hope you have some massive swig saves so you can farm more on Aether Gazer. Right, Cheetah?
But I think I understand now why the squirrel wanted to be able to dream.
Right.
Before, I just followed the teacher's orders every day, trying to find the right future. And when there weren't any orders, I just followed the mission list and trained and trained. This is the first time I've ever looked forward to the future, or wanted to see my own future.
What's going on, Adrian? I appreciate you being here. I just got Thor before the final hours. I love your vids. Hey, Adrian, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate that, and congratulations, my friend. You always watch your VODs. Always miss your stream. Oh, I appreciate you being here, lovely. I'm glad you can make it. That's amazing. I appreciate that.
I want to see Tantan again.
Nice Sauce Beach, the way you imagine it.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you happy, Tantan?
So essentially, she is using her ability to travel to the outside world, to see it, to hang out with us. And she always tries to move a little bit further past the point where she gets caught, is what I'm gathering. And that's how we kind of get to where we were, where we left off in part 2. I'm only here because of you, aren't I? But since you asked, work's been really busy lately, so it's actually nice. And that's where she was talking about that she's been with us before and we've done so many things before. But the excessive use of her power has her cut her memory down as well. Her memory's short. I actually lost a big chunk of my memory, but fortunately my friends took me in really good to me, so I've always tried to help them out whenever I can.
Lost your memory, huh? You're a lot like me, Tantan. I forget things really easily too.
Oh yeah, I just meant new to the stream, Raptor. Yeah, new to the stream. This is the first time I've seen you in here. What's going on, Mock? I appreciate you being here as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I'm glad you're able to make it to the stream. You're pretty spot on. That's what I'm gathering, Taylor, which is very clever. The way they went about telling this story has been phenomenal, in my opinion. They've been pretty spot on with the storytelling. Hey, Craig, I appreciate you being here. Boy, oh boy, just wait till near the end. Okay. Your videos is why I have a great lineup, but I missed out on Leviathan. I'm glad they're helpful, Adrian. I really do. I see. In that case, why don't you try keeping a journal? Yeah. You often forget things. Then why don't you try writing them down first?
But I don't know how to write. Maybe I could before, but I don't remember how to anymore.
Right. Oh, just a second then. Tantan. I am Tantan. Gets up and goes over to the small cart, then comes back holding some kind of red square machine. It's a camera. If you see anything you want to remember, just press this shutter button. Here. This way, even if you forget something, you can remember it again when you see your photos. Good thing Aether Gazer invests in shops here. They just check my information, put it on my tab. Jeez. Man's got connections. Since Tantan put this red camera in my hands, does that make it a gift? Indeed. What are you taking a picture of me for?
I'm just doing what you told me to, Tantan. I'm taking a photo of something I don't want to forget.
Oh, that's nice. You wouldn't forget me that quickly, would you?
I'll try my best to remember you.
We're about the only thing she remembers. I reach out into the emptiness before me, as if lifting something. I press an invisible shutter button, as if I'd overcome the barrier of the dream and could still operate the camera that's no longer there.
What a shame. If I leave the vision, the camera and photos disappear too. If only I could get a camera outside of the dreams, and go somewhere outside of the dreams, and meet Tantan in real life. No, I can't. That's against the teacher's rules. I can't disobey the teacher's orders.
I sighed deeply, letting go of the sensation of emptiness coming from the corners of my memory. Then I closed my eyes again.
Then please, just let me have another good dream.
She's gonna do it again. Huh. Why it's all fuzzy. What's going on here? Thank you guys for almost the 40 likes, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. First stream of 2024, completing an Aether Gazer story. What a way to start. It keeps cycling.
How many visions have I had altogether? I've lost count already.
She keeps using it, huh? Hey, Red, I appreciate you being here. How you doing, my
It's
friend?
quiet in the institute. What's tomorrow morning's
Proxy, what's going on? I appreciate you being here. How you doing, my friend?
I can't remember.
Is that right, lovely?
All I remember is that
Yeah, she's pretty
Tanthan
cool.
gave me a camera and said we could go out and do something together next time. I want to go out and do something fun with Tanthan, but I get caught as soon as I get to the beach, and the dream stops there. Right. If I don't go to the beach, then I won't get caught. Tanthan said that they would go to the amusement park with their friends that afternoon. I just have to go there and find them.
Oh, she switches it up.
0705.
Huh? 0704. You're not resting in your chamber?
0704 doesn't answer me. His resting room is next door to mine, so I can hear him moving step by step. Sounds like he's in front of the lock on the door.
0705. You used your ability just now, didn't you?
How did you know?
Just a guess. Even without using my ability directly, I can sense changes in someone's memory as long as I'm close enough to them.
You've changed too, 0704. You never used to talk to me before.
Is that so? Maybe I figured out a few things, and now I'm more accepting as a result.
I don't understand.
I was the last person Rata saw before she ran away. She told me that my abilities shouldn't be locked away in this place. She said I should get out and do what I'm meant to do.
Get out? But the teacher created us and her word is law. We can't go out.
Her so-called orders are nothing more than a perception she planted in our bodies. Perceptions are memories, and memories can be changed. That was Rata's final parting gift to me.
I don't understand.
Looks like Rata didn't choose you in the end. Then I guess there's nothing more for me to say to you.
0704 doesn't speak to me again. He said he wants to go out and do what he wants to do. The truth is, I want to go out too. I want to go somewhere besides the beach with Tanthan, so we don't have to talk about the same things every time. But the teacher's word is law, and the teacher said we can't... The teacher said... Why can't I remember what the teacher said?
Yeah, it's the cost of, her using her powers all the time. As much as she used it already. So now 0704 has a different perception. And he sees things differently now. I'm still trying to piece it together. Like I'm thinking about it in my head. I'm sorry guys if I'm like real silent right now. I'm trying to piece it together in my head exactly what's going on. Thank you guys for the 40 likes, by the way. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel like there's something that I'm missing.
Yeah! The amusement park!
Child day. Child clutching a balloon runs past me, followed closely by two anxious adults.
Where's Tanthan?
Hey, what's going on, creator? I appreciate you being here. Are you getting flame tier? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try. I should be able to get them. Yeah, I'm gonna get them, and of course, you know, do the breakdown for them, give you my first impressions, my builds. Gotta do all that good stuff. 100%. How you doing, creator? I appreciate you being here. Invested into a mobile game. I hear you, Shido. I hear you. Flame Tear's the next patch. Yeah, Flame Tear should be not this week, but next week. I thought it was gonna be this week, but I think it's gonna be next week now on the 8th, which I think is a Tuesday if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check. I think it is a Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Monday, so he might come out on the 9th, which is a Tuesday.
Ouch.
Tuesday. Yeah, it's usually always on a Tuesday for me when the new patch goes live. I want Flame Tier, but my backlog is way too full, I think. Nah, I hear you. Is Flame Tier the next banner in global? It should be, yeah. Who are you going to add on his team? I do want to do a video on his teams. For his team specifically, I would have to look into it. Definitely Hera. I don't know if I want to go with another Yggdrasil, because he's Yggdrasil, right? I don't know if I want to go with another Yggdrasil modifier, and I have to look at who his old skill chain partners are. I don't think he has any really good ones until Corrupted Kagasuchi. I would have to look into that, be quite honest with you. You know who would be good with him? I think Heimdall, right? Heimdall would be pretty good. I saw you just standing there and looking around. Are you by yourself? Did you get separated from your family? Well, yeah, I mean, definitely Asada. I think even Nawada would be a good one. I'm thinking of modifiers that I have built up. And I don't have any of those built. I don't even have Asada, to be honest with you. The old Ryuguri? Maybe. I don't think he really adds any benefits, though. But I have to look into it. Tyr, Thor, and Heimdall, yeah. Thor would be a good one, too. Yeah, for the Yggdrasil. I was thinking Heimdall, though. I think Heimdall would be fantastic. Heimdall and Hera. Uber hyper buff. You can also just hyper tier with Hera. And, yeah, that's what I was thinking next to me. A hyper buff flame tier with Heimdall and Hera. I think it would be the play. Yeah, I'm thinking Nawada would be a good fit too. Asada would be good because she has the flame resistance down, right? So that might be a sneaky good option.
I want to try that one. Can you go with me?
Me? But we only just met, and my friends are still waiting for me. Just don't give me that face. Looks like she snuck out with her family, knowing if it's just one ride, it'll be fine. Communicator let Ver and the others know what's going on. But letting you know now, I can only go on one ride with you. So how does... I guess we're going to find out how Uld gets out, and then... Because his perceptions get changed. I think he has a greater understanding of what's going on. How does he get out, though?
I tried the teacup ride with Dun Dun for the first time. The round chairs crisscross and spin in a multicolored shifting...
Hey, Narcissist, I appreciate you being here. How you doing, my friend? Ryuguri is a skill chain partner and adds fire damage buff. The base Ryuguri? I know the corrupted one is, but the base one is too? I haven't looked into it. I need to.
But then, why don't I feel anything?
Are you going for base S or double S? Probably just base S. Probably just base S. Flame tier main would probably be Heim. Yeah, and Ryuguri would be a good setup. Yeah, do they have the ultimate skill chain? I guess they do, don't they?
We go to the guessing game booth.
I was thinking along the lines of Fire Tier, Nawada, Asada, and Heimdall. That would be a good, yeah, that would be a good team.
So, I use my vision ability to guess where the squirrel plushie is. Dun Dun looks so happy at guessing right, saying that the...
Gotcha, Narcissist. Thank you for the confirmation.
I probably shouldn't tell them the truth.
Okay, I appreciate it, Bleep. Yeah, thank you for the confirmation on that. Yeah, so Reaguri would be a good one then.
Other than the bell ringing at the institute, I haven't really heard any other music. But Tantan looks bored. Tantan must get to hear all kinds of music all of the time. I don't know a lot about Tantan. I'll have to try and ask my questions next time. The drop tower is the ride we've done the most times, but I don't actually like it. Dropping so fast like that reminds me of how my ability training feels. Like dropping into a bottomless pit. But of all the rides, the drop tower is Tantan's favorite. Tantan smiles and laughs as we fall. Do humans feel excited when they fall? I don't get it. I'm willing to go on this ride that I don't like because Tantan likes it. Why is someone else's happiness more important to me than my own feelings? Rata, since leaving the institute, I think I understand more things now. But now, even more things don't make sense to me. Still, right now, I feel happy in my dreams. Next time, I want to ride the Ferris wheel with Tantan. Rata. Who am I talking to? Who is Rata?
Oh boy. Getting worse. And I realize I'm back where the marker is. I feel dizzy from the glare in my eyes.
Monitoring time. Come out and report an order.
It's daytime already? Dream time is much shorter than real time. But if too many dreams are stacked on top of each other, it moves time forward faster. How many dreams did I have last night?
0705, you're up.
Yes. I'd get caught if I tried to use my ability in the daytime. I'll just have to wait until it's time to rest again. Why isn't it nighttime already?
She's getting like addicted to it.
Sleep Tantan again.
Next, 0704.
After my training is finished, I return to my chamber and room. It's time to rest now, and the lights in the hall should be going out soon as usual, but even after waiting for a while, nothing happens outside. Not only is it not dark yet, an even brighter light keeps shining in so intensely that I can feel it through my closed eyelids. Then the siren wails over and over again, and an awful burning smell makes it impossible for me to stay in my chamber any longer. Ah, that's how it happens.
Target broke free from Area 4. Ops team, you're up for immediate pursuit. I repeat, 0704 has attacked staff and escaped. Ops team, ready your equipment for immediate pursuit.
That's how it happens.
0704 ran away?
I crack open the door and peek outside. Several fully armored ops team members are rushing towards the elevator.
We have to bring 0704 back before all hell breaks loose. Project Forge Tower is as top secret as it gets, and it's up to us to make sure it stays that way.
Push open the door. The hallway is lined with fallen bodies. They're the people in white that monitor our vital signs during the day. Other than 0704's and my living quarters, all the other ones are shut tight. Even with all the noise, everyone else is obediently staying in their chambers. The institute is in complete disarray. The place is littered with broken and overturned lab equipment, and bullet holes and scratches mottle the snow-white walls like ink splotches.
This isn't efficient. This is really happening.
A thought tugs me with a force like irresistible magic towards the dark tunnel I've run down countless times in my dreams.
Can I leave now? If I go now, I'll be able to see Tantan. Everyone's looking for 0704 right now. No one will notice if I leave.
They will at some point. My body moves just like in those crystal clear memories. I've walked down this path so many times before that I don't need to think about what I'm doing. I follow until I reach that ground I've seen countless times in my dreams. Only now I'm truly stepping on it for the first time. So that's how he breaks out. He just does it.
My Mjolnir can't wait to go.
He just does it.
It was nice to meet. Can you catch hold of lightning? One more point to Thor. Found you.
Okay, we're figuring things out here. We are figuring things out.
Wow, look at it fly.
Like, I understand what's happening. Now I'm just trying to figure out what the build up is to. Like, what are we heading towards now is what I need to know. Cuz like, I understand what's going on. It's all making sense.
I don't feel needed at all.
I just don't know what we're building up to. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
And so, the girl finally awoke from the dreams that had once so transfixed her. And from there embarked on a journey in search of a friend.
Okay.
What troubled the girl, however, was that everything she had seen in her dreams had already faded into yesterday. The reality that awaited now was unknown to her.
Right,
Where
because
was
this
her
is real
friend from her
now.
Dreams? Where should she go to find them? Would the wicked Institute workers find her? What was the other escaped artificial life form planning?
Who are you?
Oh my, that's right. By now you will have already forgotten me. That's okay. I'm just someone who disappeared from the physical world, and now only remains as a few fragmented thoughts in your cognition. There's no need to be concerned with who I am. Just think of me as a fairy who's come to help grant your wish. Do you still remember what you want to do, Skald?
I've left the Institute, and now I want to see the real Tantan.
No. That was a long time ago already. Think carefully. Your vision shouldn't have eaten up your memories of everything you've experienced in this time.
A long time ago. I remember now. That's right. I've already seen Tantan.
Yes, that's right.
But I made things really difficult for Tantan. Tantan kept losing important friends. I tried to help every way I could, but nothing worked.
Did we just fast forward?
No matter how hard I try, Tantan always dies in the end.
Yes, very good. You're remembering now. Fate is a cruel thing, isn't it? No matter how many futures you imagine, you can't escape the clutches of what's to come.
Right.
Fortunately, now you have a chance to stop it all from happening. Everything that you just remembered. None of it's happened yet, right?
Yes, they were all dreams.
When you left the Institute, the path you walked was real. But the countless times you witnessed your friend die, you actually fell into a false dream. So then, where is the point connecting these two things?
The point connecting them? Do you mean the marker?
That's right. You may have lost your memories, but the connecting point really exists. All you need to do is find that marker, and it will lead you to the future you seek. Try to think back, even if it's just fragmented images. Try to remember what happened after you left the Institute.
After leaving the Institute, I wanted to find Tantan. But there were people everywhere, and I didn't know where to look for them.
So she had a bunch of dreams, and then she finally got to leave the institute for real.
The beach, the amusement park, that was all from yesterday. I went to the original spot and waited there, but we didn't end up meeting like we had on that day. But I still saw Tantan in the end.
What sort of circumstances did you meet under instead?
I was attacked by someone, and I was hurt very badly.
Who was it that attacked you?
It was Old.
If it isn't Scald, it's only been a few days, and here we meet again. So,
Okay.
change your mind since we last talked?
I don't know what you mean.
Come on, playing dumb? I'll just take that to mean that your answer hasn't changed then.
What do you mean?
Zaff at me, and the sight frightens me at an instinctual level. I picked up a trash can from the curb and throw it at him, then run down in the alleyway looking back.
Away like last time? I've already filled up on the divine power of other modifiers, so I'll be writing the story from here.
2 gunshots ring out, and I feel a stabbing pain coming from my arm. I cover the wound on my limp right arm with my other hand, but the injury slows me down.
Hear my proclamation, and join me on the throne as my second in command, Scald. After I've corrected this world and delivered it from its flaws, I will rule over it.
As he slowly steps towards me, his right eye and the end of his staff glowing with dazzling golden light. I worked so hard to get out of there, and I still haven't seen Tantan or said everything I have left to say to them. I don't want it to end all like this. Just when I think I couldn't feel any more helpless, he suddenly drops the staff. The golden flame in his right eye is instantly snuffed out, and his right arm trembles violently, as if it's in tremendous pain.
Why are your memories all screwed up? What did you use your ability to do, you freak?
His voice is contorted and tinged with fear. He looks at me as if I'm a monster.
You there! You're the one who's been attacking our modifiers, aren't you?
Here comes the trouble. You've gotten lucky again. But it doesn't matter. In your present state, it's not long before you're scrapped anyway. After all, you don't have many memories left now, do you?
Scrapped? What does he mean by that? The teacher said that humans die. Is that what being scrapped would mean for me?
I dimly hear the footfalls in the alley become that of 3 people, 2 of which abruptly appear before me. They don't sound like Old. But who else could it be at a time like this? Am I hearing things? Are you okay? There's no malice in the voice asking the question, but my body tenses up all of a sudden. I raise my head in a daze and look up at these 2 people standing beside me. The brightly shining moon illuminates 2 figures in the dark. One is a woman with silver hair dressed in black, and the other is...
Goodness, it's you. I finally found you.
Yeah, but for real this time.
I finally found you. I'm so glad.
Makes sense now.
And so, even though life hangs in the balance, this is cause for celebration. The girl was rescued at the last moment by her dear and cherished friend.
Then that wasn't the vision connecting point, was it, Rata?
Bingo. Looks like you remember now. Wait a minute. You can remember my name now too?
No, it was just a guess. Old mentioned you before.
I see.
But your voice is so gentle and familiar. We must have been good friends before, right? I'm sorry for forgetting you.
That's right. We were very, very good friends.
Old keeps talking about last time. Because I was attacked by him once before. And then Tantan saved me. It wasn't a side effect from my visions that made me forget that memory. It was my injuries. I remember all of it now. The first time I encountered Old, I made a marker. I escaped the dead end and got away from him until I was caught again the second time. And that's when I met Tantan. That marker was the connecting point between this reality and the dreams. It's also the last chance I have to save Tantan and their friends.
But that Tantan hasn't met you yet. If you go back to that time, it would mean that in the true reality, Tantan hasn't even seen your face before.
Yes, I know.
In that case, do you still want to go back there? There are still other markers. Although, some people probably won't be able to be saved.
That's okay, Rata. I'm already content with the experiences I've had. Besides, if our paths cross again, I'm afraid that things will turn bad all over again. After this time, I probably won't have any memories left.
It looks like you've made up your mind then. Do you still remember the way back?
To be honest, it's been a long time since I last went back to such a faraway marker.
Don't worry. You've practiced this so many times. It's second nature to you now. Do you know how to make a paper airplane? It's like throwing a paper airplane. Just throw your consciousness toward your destination.
It just so happens I do know how to do that.
It's such an interesting concept.
Cognitive modifications don't leave much data on your chip.
Thank you guys for almost the 50 likes, by the way. It's such an interesting concept.
Will you be okay by yourself, Scald?
Don't worry, Rata. I'll be fine.
To be honest, it's my fault that Old ended up this way. If he hadn't misunderstood what I said to him back then.
Yeah, what did you say back to him?
I'm taking off now.
Oh. Alright. Smooth travels.
What did you say to him back then?
Paper airplane. And then I go and save Tantan.
Interesting. What did she say to him back then that made him do that? Like change his perception on stuff? Oh, I felt like I had to sneeze. Before the dream dissipates, I probe my pockets in the search of something. In a seam in the fabric, I find it. A small charm from the barbecue restaurant that Tantan gave me. When I return to the marker, tightly clutching what will inevitably disappear, will only make it hurt that much more. But for me, as I am now, perhaps that pain will be another precious memory. I lift up the charm and let it dangle in front of my eyes, feeling everything pass by around me. Everything in existence, sounds, then the footprints along the way.
I'm so sleepy. Where are you?
Exhaustion descends on my body. Is it because I've been away from my chamber for too long? The feeling makes it seem like every part of me is crying out. After leaving the institute and searching for Tantan for a few more days without any clues, I sit down at a dark street corner hidden away from the city lights' reach. At night, I have to try my best to hide somewhere where the people from the institute won't find me. Through my hazy vision, I see a figure appear under a street lamp in the near distance. Covering an arm with the other hand, their gait is unsteady and shaky. Muddled sounds erupt from their mouth in its fits.
Someone from the institute.
I'm about to run away when I see that he isn't carrying a weapon. Once he's closer, I finally see the long trail of blood stretching out from his feet. I don't know whether he spotted me here in the dark. His head just tilts and twists on his neck as hoarse sounds come out of his mouth. What? Then a blood-stained black rod pierces through his chest. His fresh warm blood drips to the ground, making a heavy, viscous sound. Viscous sound like raindrops on a muddy path.
What are you doing here?
What in the world? A disheveled young man enters my vision. His ill-fitting clothes are drenched in rain and blood.
I see. So you had the determination to leave the Institute as well. No wonder Rata took a liking to you. You and I are kindred spirits. Come, Skald. With your help, victory is certain.
0704. What have you done?
You mean this?
Old steps on the man's back and yanks the black rod out from his body. That is rough.
Is that really so difficult to understand? The teacher said we were made to fight the Visbanes and save the world. So, we were born to be the saviors of all life. But the teacher's vision is too narrow, too limited. She didn't see that we'd already evolved into superior beings. She just kept pedantically insisting that we were unstable and imperfect. It was Rata who made me understand that no one is qualified to define God. So I left that place in order to fulfill my mission as a modifier on my own terms.
What are you going to do?
What does she say to you?
I think that would be too difficult for you to understand, no? In short, my first step will be to become the leader of all modifiers. An easy achievement if we combine our abilities. Your divine grace is just about exhausted, isn't it? Well, now you don't even need to return to the lab. Just draw the energy from other modifiers' access keys, and you'll never have to worry about running out again. Anyone who tries to get in the way of our mission, be it Visbanes, the Institute, the teacher, or even the world, all will submit to our power.
0704. I don't understand what you're saying. I didn't leave the lab for any of the things you're talking about. I just wanted to find someone.
Huh? Oh, I see.
Mechanically articulating his knuckles, the blood-soaked youth licks his lips and shakes his head in disappointment.
Then I really misunderstood. Here I was actually happy to think I'd found someone who understood me. But no matter. Minions have never submitted to God of their own free will.
This man is a walking narcissist. 0704 makes no further attempt to conceal the murderous intent between his words. I intuitively break into a panicked run for the alleyway and soon hear 0704 chasing behind me.
I remember now. This was also the place where I had that first vision.
Like a paper airplane landing at its destination, my consciousness comes together with the memories from my visions to form this moment called reality. I slowly open my eyes and drive my body onwards, 20 steps forward, turn right, 10 steps forward, then turn left. The alleyway ends in a fork in the road. From my visions, I know that going right will allow me to lose 0704 and leave the alleyway safely. Then 2 days later, 0704 will find me again and Tauntaun will save me, setting the following series of events into motion. As for the path to the left, the first time I tried it in my vision, 0704 cornered me in a dead end. But it was only in this vision that Tauntaun and his friends were hurt and old plans to alter my memories.
The teacher saw us as unnecessary. To her, we're flawed weapons, destined to be abandoned one day. Did you not understand that after Rata disappeared? What if the next person to vanish was you? Or me? So, why not let us become gods? Then we'll be the ones holding the pen, free to draw up the boundaries and determine the fates of all things as we see fit.
But old, becoming gods won't bring Rata back.
Right.
Looks like it's pointless to say anything else to you. That's fine. You'll just be reborn according to the script I've written for you.
That's a dope art. An insignia of a cross within a circle appears in Old's right eye. As he looks into my eyes, His gaze probes the depths of my memories. I know what he's about to do. Rata had a similar power, composing memories and overlaying another memories with them. But before this can be done, the subject's memories must be read and understood. Otherwise, the fabricated memories won't fit together quite right, like how altering individual paragraphs in isolation can make an entire article untenable. That's what Rata told me, and since he has to read my memories first, it's no surprise that Uld is hesitant to use his ability on me, because my memories have always been fragmented and disjointed. Yeah, because of all the stuff that she's done.
You will become my second in command and follow me. Hold on. What's wrong with your memories? What did you use your ability to do, you freak?
He's upset. But in this moment, he doesn't know that yet. But this isn't enough. I have to defeat him. I have to make my mess of memories even messier while he's reading them.
Vision begins!
What are you doing? Do you really think you can use your visions to run away from this?
I'm not trying to run away. I decided when I came here that I'm done running.
Don't tell me you're trying to... let go of me! Get away from me, you freak!
Huh? Uld's head must really be hurting. After all, I've been adding and deleting memories from this mess the whole time that he's been attempting to read it. This meaningless content has pushed him to his function's limits. His eyes open wide, his face twists up, and cracks branch out over his staff. But these meaningless memories are also my most cherished possessions because they're all I have left. I've pretty much already forgotten everything from my true past. All that remains for the visions to swallow up are the parts from my dreams.
When I first left the institute, a nice man gave me new clothes. And I met a penniless man.
60 FPS.
I went to the beach with Tantan 217 times.
217 times?
Soft under my feet. And Tantan complained about always being unlucky after being hit in the head by a child's volleyball.
This is what she remembers.
We didn't go to the amusement park quite as much. Only 109 times. Tantan liked other rides.
Bro, she was spamming the abilities.
Never got to ride it. When
Oh, you're right. The number is going down.
I wanted to see most appeared before my eyes. But unfortunately, Tantan didn't remember me.
She did like 1.2. That she was spamming.
But we still had happy experiences together after that. So I got a little selfish and repeated our outing that day 80 times.
Bro, she was loving some Tantan.
If only I could have kept those photos as well. Because photos can help forgetful people remember important things. But later, Tantan also experienced many scary things because of me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for any of that to happen. It took me 186 times to escape from the amusement park. But I didn't want Tantan to worry. So I lied and said it only took me 40.
Bro, she lied. She like tripled that number.
Strange. Is it because my memories are being deleted one by one before my eyes? That's why I have to count everything just right.
I am the leader of the modifiers. No one can define me. All will yield to me. I am the of this world.
The platinum-haired youth casts aside the shattered remains of the staff in his hands, then lurches down the alley, disappearing into the shadows. The girl, who has now forgotten everything, stands up, steadying herself against the wall. She looks up at the beautiful gleaming moon, wondering who she is, what she's doing here, and where she should go. A few images from past dreams flash through the empty space where her memories once were. She tries to reach out and grab them, but all she feels is the cold, still air of the night. Bruh. I'm flabbergasted. What did I just witness?
It was nice to meet you. Not bad. One more point to Thor.
Give me a second, chat. I'm digesting here. I don't think I've ever been so silent on a stream before like I have been in today's stream. Just give me a moment. I'm marinating and processing. Give me a second. I don't think I've ever been so silent on a stream before.
That was too easy.
Old as Zamasu, I know, right? Chill out, Zamasu. Yeah, for real. Yeah. Give me a second here. Thank you guys for almost the 50 likes, by the way. I appreciate it. Don't worry, it's about to cook even more? What are you talking about? More cooking?
I know it's important to find that modifier attacker, but we only just got back from Shuhong. Shouldn't we drop by headquarters first?
Guaranteeing your teammates' safety is more important than catching up with them. 2 free modifiers have already been attacked so far. We have to resolve this before it makes landfall on Aether Gazer's doorstep. Let's save our happy, festive reunion for when everyone's safe and this has all blown over.
Alright, I guess you got a point. Damn attacker. Show yourself already.
Odin leads Thor through the streets and alleys. Then they turn at an intersection. There, the two see an emaciated, I don't know what I was just about to say, emaciated figure, oh my goodness, sitting against a corner of the wall, staring blankly at a black iron rod in his hands.
That's him.
Huh? This boy? Really?
Right, Craig? Hearing their unapologetic comments, the person on the ground slowly looks up at them. His messy hair covers his cloudy eyes, and his young face looks as lifeless as rotten wood.
You're all modifiers, aren't you? Modifiers, submit to my rule.
Bruh, that voice actor needs a raise. Seemingly confirming their identities, the youth dread... Jeez, come on, Cody, get it together. The youth's deadened face suddenly springs to life, forming a crazed expression. He stands up, helping himself up with both hands against the wall, and opens his lustreless right eye wide. Oh my gosh, Cody.
Heed the guidance of fate and yield to me.
Just read it for me, my guy. With great difficulty, he lifts his iron rod and points it at Odin and Thor. But all that has changed is that his rigid features are now slightly more distorted. There we go. Get it together further.
Did you get hit on the head or something?
Me? I am old. Remember it well. I am the king of the modifiers. I am the ruler of fate.
Yikes, he really is sick in the head. Only an idiot would listen to someone acting like such a weirdo.
How dare you speak with such disrespect? You're blaspheming. Your king will punish you personally!
Yeah, that voice actor needs a raise. Who is that? He bursts into maniacal laughter, and a dark, winding fog envelops him while his stature slowly grows.
Neat trick.
Don't underestimate the enemy, Thor.
I know. I haven't had a good workout in forever.
Dark wings unfurl from Old's body, but neither Odin nor Thor budge an inch. Wow, because they're 2G like. Alright, we're about to get in it.
My Mjolnir can't wait to go.
Yeah, they're 2G like. Hey, what's going on, Urine? I appreciate you being here. How you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome. I didn't nail that. There we go.
My victory has long been written in the stars. And thus shall I cleanse this world.
That was clean. Yeah, you better put that giant purple ball away, my guy. Let's just stop all that monologuing you're doing. All that monologuing. Even though your voice actor is phenomenal, you're doing a lot of monologuing. The hammerhead crushes the massive black creature into the ground. Hollow whines escape from its broken body, but nothing that could be called language anymore.
This guy really made a mess of things, but no one can strong-arm me in a battle of brute force.
You're straight unga bunga, my friend. Lightning disperses the dark fog from around Ul. Just as Thor goes to inspect the youth's body, a black spear plunges into the deep pit left by their battle, disintegrating it.
Whoa. Odin, I didn't realize you were so ruthless.
Not at all. Just a formality.
Just a formality.
I don't mean it like it's a bad thing. But after coming all the way back from Shuhong, doesn't wrapping the mission up this quickly feel kind of like a letdown?
Odin's gaze shifts slightly, and the corners of her mouth curl. Her usual calm expression seems to reveal an unspoken pity. She waves at Thor, then leaves unceremoniously from an alley.
Hey, where are you going?
I have a couple things to take care of. Weren't you eager to go and see your dear teammates? Our work here is finished. You can clock out for the day.
Thor watches as Odin disappears into the depths of the alley. Feeling like something is off, she scratches her head, but doesn't say anything.
All right. I'll leave you to it then.
The cold moonlight only reaches as far as the narrow alley's entrance. Once through it, the silver-haired girl's golden pupils light up in the shadows like dazzling fireworks. Huh? What in the world? Dude got smacked. Dude got smacked. What did I say? Where's the pause? Why don't you try keeping a journal? Oh, we're back here. You said you often forget things.
But I don't know how to write. Maybe I could before, but I don't remember how to anymore.
Oh, just okay. Yeah, we're back here again, which is interesting.
Something's coming out.
Don't be scared. This is a photo. Take it and have a look.
Who was it that said these things?
Oh, thank you guys for the 50 likes, by the way. I appreciate it.
Which hat has an apple under? Take a guess.
The middle one.
Right again. That makes it 4 times in a row now. Maybe 5. I think you've had enough.
That's funny.
Why is he angry?
Because you've guessed right too many times? Yeah, you're costing the man.
I thought everyone liked correct answers. Are these things I've experienced before?
Well, that doesn't count. You need to go when there's no one there to interrupt us.
You?
Of course, it's a promise.
I can't remember. But I have to ride the Ferris wheel. I made a promise with someone. Is this the way to the amusement park?
Swaying girl suddenly quickens her pace, seemingly mustering up all her strength to run to the end of the lane.
Right. The Ferris wheel. We made plans to go back there together.
As the girl runs forward with all her might, a faint light suddenly appears in her line of sight. The silhouette of the towering, rotating wheel grows clear in the moonlight. Gleaming with the neon lights, the cylindrical pods rise to their apex one by one, then slowly descend back down. She runs towards the rays of light with a smile on her face, but then a figure comes around a corner and blocks her path. The girl quickly collides with the slower figure, then falls to the ground with a yelp. Oh shoot! We got a cutscene! I wanted more of these!
Good evening, Miss Scott. I know.
Hey yo!
I too once thought I could let go of fame and fortune so that they would never worry me. Unfortunately,
Chat, be quiet.
fate always has other plans for us.
I'm not hurting anyone. I just want to see.
I'm sorry. I can't trust you. And
No.
to take care of you.
No. No shot. Odin's that strong? No. Chat, be quiet.
Who can see the future?
Bro, Odin's OP? No.
People wind the world as they want. Responsibility won't hold any weight. A fact cruel but immutable. There's a limit to what I can protect. And artificial life forms are not included.
No shot. Odin's ruthless? I knew she was OP, but I didn't think she was that OP.
Sorry.
No shot. Odin killed Skull to keep her end of a certain agreement? Hold on, chat. The night is glazed with the moonlight sheen. In a closed amusement park, a silver-haired woman looks listlessly at her quiet. From her perspective, starlight stands in for now. Extinguished neon lights of the Ferris wheel, making it look like it's still slowly spinning.
Security personnel went to the location you gave to carry out the salvage operation. They were indeed our two missing artificial life forms.
A white-haired woman in a researcher's uniform walks over, her voice interrupting Odin's distant thoughts.
Is that so? Good.
Why meet at this place? Clearly there are more.
They're working together?
No reason in particular. Maybe I just suddenly felt like coming to the amusement park.
I'm astounded that you were able to resolve the situation so quickly. 0704's little outburst had her security personnel at their wits' end. That's why I thought I'd better take the initiative and confess to you myself, so that I may ask you to sort out the situation before it got even more out of hand.
Odin looks up at the star-speckled sky, not responding to the researcher.
That reminds me. I only tasked you
Did
with
they
trading
cook, chat?
0704 for me. I hadn't even realized 0705 was also missing before you came to me. Surely you didn't find her by coincidence. 0705's abilities weren't weaker than 0704's by any means. If she'd been left to run amok, the consequences would be unimaginable.
Visions aren't as incredible as you'd think. They have plenty of drawbacks as well. Once activated, they swallow up dreams and long-term memory. Other than that, if you meet someone in your dreams with a similar ability, there's a chance you'll be detected. While that person may not be able to retain the memories of the Dream Master, it would be enough to confirm that they are in fact in a dream. Visions don't turn back time, nor can they truly predict the future. All that can be obtained from them is information on the outcome of choices. So, that being the case, it's best not to give her any information at all.
Wait, are you telling me every time you sense you're in a dream, you would...
The researcher scrutinizes Odin's expression, but it doesn't stir in the slightest, leaving the researcher with no way to confirm her own worrying suspicions.
Anyway, you have my gratitude. Our partnership also...
Huh? Bro, Odin is ruthless!
What are you doing?
What in the world?
Reminder, Kaiser. We are not partners. We are never on equal footing. You're still breathing at the moment because I still have need of your little business. I can even allow you some room for your sideline that you've been dying to keep from me. But you're a wise woman. A wise woman who knows where I draw my line.
Let go of me. It's not funny.
If you think I'm joking, feel free to have a try.
A shining, immaculate smile spreads across it. Bro, she is ruthless. If evil, why hot? Bro, I don't know.
I understand. I won't.
Bro, she's asserting dominance. She is alpha.
The same goal. I know that. Do you?
Nah, it's not cooking even more, is it?
Find her?
We're already at like max cookage. There's no way. Bro, what is even happening?
I'm only joking. Don't take it to heart. We're partners after all.
You call that joking? Odin gently releases the researcher, letting her fall to the ground below.
I knew it.
No, if I ever got Darth Vader choked like that, I wouldn't believe anything. Bro, I'd sleep with one eye open from now on out. That's not a partnership. She's showing you who's in charge. As she watches Odin depart, Eric, I don't even know what your name is, relaxes slightly. Before coming to this meeting by herself, she prepared for the possibility that she might not return. Bro, Odin is on another level, but she knew the consequences would be even worse if she didn't come.
Such a temper, Miss Modifier.
That's not a temper, that's asserting dominance and letting you know who runs things around here. Brother. Yeah, Odin is a savage. No, so the thing, here's the thing. I don't think Odin is evil either. I think Odin is doing what she feels is necessary to be done in order to preserve the well-being of the most individuals within Aether Gazer and Ein Sof and all of Gaia. I think she takes protecting that to the extreme, and she'll do whatever is necessary to protect that. I think she has very good intentions, and she wants to preserve the most well-being, but the levels and lengths that she'll go to in order to protect that can border on cruel, or can border on, you know, some people seeing that as evil. You know, that's my understanding, and she has the ability and the power to be able to do that. Right, Queen. She's willing. It's essentially killing one in order to protect 100, right? If saving 100 people means you have to kill one, then she'll kill that one in order to save 100. That's the type of personality that I'm getting from her. So, albeit what she did to Skuld was very cruel, and she probably didn't have to do that, because Skuld is very innocent and she had no ill intent. The way Odin saw it, once again, she had that agreement, but the way Odin probably saw it is that she's more of a liability and she could be very costly to many people to keep alive, rather than just go ahead and get rid of her. What did Benjamin ask? She has a lot of weapons, bro. Is she stronger than Thor? Yeah, no, she's 100% stronger than Thor, just based off of that one scene alone. Sorry for the coughs, guys. I'm pretty crazy. Yeah. Skuld plays with reality itself. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, Skuld, I mean, you probably, Skuld was naive enough and gullible enough to where you could probably talk to her, train her. She wasn't like Old, who had bad intentions and would use her powers for mishap, but you could probably have spoken to Skuld and taught her and teach her how to do things the correct way, but Odin wasn't willing to take that risk. Bro, this story, where did I mess up? Why'd I only get 25 out of 26? Bro, this story absolutely, it cooked. Oh my, it absolutely cooked the concept. Where did I miss? Am I tripping? Am I missing out on something? Oh, it's probably in one of these. Yeah. Oh no, it's got to be in this one. Am I missing one? Oh, the trip diary. Trip diary. Gotcha. You gotta trip. I'm tripping. We gotta trip it out. Tripping all over the place. We're gonna be tripping. Today's tripping diaries. Gotcha. This, hands down, bar none, was one of the most, hold on, I feel like this is loud. Bar none, hands down, was one of the most interesting concepts of a story that I have ever witnessed. It was incredibly interesting, very like in depth. It was very deep. I had twists and turns. Bottom right. Oh, I'm not done. What is that? Why is it in? Why is it look like that? What are you guys saying? I'm not done. It ain't done yet. The trip diary is the trip diary is the cookage. What are you talking about? Trip diary is the cookage? What do you mean the trip diary is the cookage? Excuse me? Why it's in Chinese? Oh, hold on, chat. Stop talking.
Results.
That's why it's in Chinese?
According to your test results, you're fit as a fiddle, Administrator. Why did you want a full body examination all of a sudden? It hasn't been that long since your last physical. Are you feeling unwell at all?
This is the cookage? You're talking about we're cooking even further beyond? Okay, that was bad. I'm sorry. I'll take that back.
Maybe you're exhausted. Did you overdo it on your holiday with Ver and the others a few days back? I heard you all went on a food and drink binge, and even went to that new amusement park afterwards. Ah, even I'm a little envious.
But if that's the reason, then shouldn't I be having fun, happy dreams instead? These dreams, on the other hand...
Did you not finish a single one of the assignments I gave you before I left?
I did! I really did! Have a little faith in me, Cap!
Then why did you run off the second I said I wanted to check it? Damn it! How's Thunder Squad gonna be the strongest team if you're both always slacking off?
Hey now, don't lump me in with her. I finished everything exactly as instructed.
Never mind. I must be overthinking it.
What's the commotion?
Bruh, she's ruthless. Now that I know.
Relax. No need for the formalities. Didn't we already meet last night? A lot's happened since I've been away from headquarters. You and Shu have done well in my absence. Thank you.
It's nothing. I heard that the attacker, jeez, was caught last night. Did the investigation reveal the assailant's identity?
Not yet. All we could confirm is that it was a rogue modifier. The rest remains unknown. Individuals this dangerous are more Korg's area of expertise, so I handed the case over to them. They'll keep us apprised of any developments.
I see.
Still bothered about the attacker?
I just can't shake the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. Still, I'm glad we caught him before he attacked anyone from Aether Gazer.
Perhaps there's a goddess of luck somewhere watching over us.
Is it really a goddess of luck who's been watching over us?
What do you mean, Administrator?
Nothing. Sorry, maybe I really am a little tired. I'm gonna go to the canteen.
Hey, Administrator! Over here!
When I arrived, the canteen, Burr and Laosi are already there. They seem to be chatting about the events of our holiday. While the news of the modifier attacks come as a shock, because no one from Aether Gazer was hurt and the attacker was promptly captured, it didn't have a deep impact on anyone.
Yes, you were in really rough shape after the teacup ride, Admin.
Yeah, I was so dizzy I had to hold on to you for a while.
That's not what happened. You slunk off to a corner by yourself to recover. How could you forget that already, Admin? That was just a few days ago.
I went off by myself? Did I really misremember what happened?
It was too bad, really. We still had one more ride left.
Was the ride we didn't go on the Ferris wheel?
That's right. The soft opening for the roller coaster was super busy. We couldn't even get a spot in line in the end. Huh? Are you okay, Admin? Are you feeling sick, Administrator?
Never mind. Why am I remembering things differently from everyone else? I keep getting an image of someone else in my mind. But I don't remember her at all. I don't even know her name. Right, but I just can't stop thinking about her. It's like we've already known each other for a long time.
Is this the way to the amusement park?
I feel like we made plans to do something.
Do you want to save her?
Huh? Nani? Who's there? The sudden voice rouses me from my thoughts. But the moment my head clears, I've been plunged into complete darkness. Wasn't I just in the canteen? Where are Ver and Loosi? Where am I?
This is simply a quiet place partitioned out from a virtual data fortress. I didn't want our meeting to be disturbed, and this is a solution I'm capable of executing.
Can read my thoughts?
In a way, everything in existence, including thoughts, appears as signals to me in the fortress. I know you'd like to know my name and who I am, but I'm afraid that we'll all have to wait until we meet again in the real world. Still, it's been a long time since we've been able to have a good talk like this. To celebrate the occasion, I have a gift for you. Answer me this. Do you want to save her?
Save her? Do you know who she is?
I do. As I've said, all things and all thoughts in this world, even time and space, are visible to me here.
Can you help me remember those things?
I cannot.
Okay, why didn't you just say?
Remember refers to recalling things you've experienced. Those images you're seeing never truly existed, nor do they belong to you. You simply happen to exist in them. That's why I can't help you remember them. That said, I can tell you a little about her. Like us, she was never meant to exist in this world. But she opened Pandora's box, drawing from the well of her own past, until she finally became a person with no past, only a future.
Yeah, because she forgot her past. She only had her future to go to.
And that future has everything to do with you.
Meanwhile, in the Aether Gazer's director's office.
I hear there have been developments in your investigation in Zhuheng.
You could say that, but it's too soon to act. Someone out there has been burying things and covering their tracks flawlessly. So flawlessly that I know something's amiss. Like they say in Zhuheng, the more you try to hide something, the more you expose it. I've already been searching for this long. I can spare the time to play along with them.
There isn't much I can do to help, but you don't have to worry about things here at headquarters while you're gone.
That's all I can ask for. If it weren't for you, I'd be drowning in endless administrative tasks and paperwork.
You'll return to Zhuheng in a few days, right? Will you be spending some time with the younger staff before you go? They haven't gotten to see much of you.
Of course. It's only a few days, but I also want to see how everyone...
Are you okay?
Huh.
What is this feeling? A vision? No, that's not it.
Cookage? What is going on?
Data that never should have existed followed a beacon here to you before it dissipated. This is a highly unusual phenomenon.
This data that never should have existed followed a beacon here to you before it dissipated. This is a highly...
As for why you became the beacon, I suppose it's because its contents were filled with you. The gravitational force you exert overpowers even the rules of this world that normally govern the recycling of these impurities. But these things are like drifting spring dandelion seeds that happen to land at your feet. Even without your intervention, in just a few steps, they'll float away all on their own without ever impacting you or this world.
Can I really do it? Can I save her?
You can, but it won't be easy. Too many wish her dead. The one who made her. The one entrusted with the task. Her old friend who walks a different path. As well as those who don't want her existence to be discovered. If you want to save her, it means you'll be setting yourself against all of them. If you want to forge a way out amid that much desire to kill, even I would only have one chance to get it right. Do you remember who she is?
And I can barely remember her face, let alone what exactly we experienced
And
together.
yet, you still want to save her?
You only get two options.
Wonderful. You haven't changed at all from before. I'm actually a little jealous. That girl has already died. Her body was destroyed 2 days ago. Not in the future or in a dream. She was erased from this world in the true sense of the word.
And what should I do?
The passing of life, the flow of time, all are bound by the rules of this world. So-called visions are nothing more than a limited form of resistance. But we're different. We were once beings existing above this false world. If you wish it, I will do it for you. If you dislike it, I can change it for you. To that end, even reversing time is a minor undertaking.
It's not a vision. Time itself is actually being affected. The only one capable of something like this is...
Yeah, who's
Odin,
able to do that?
What did you see?
It's you. It has to be you. I've been searching for so long. And finally...
We've been apart for so many years, and now you are in my reach. I finally found you!
Bro, what is going on? Lightning tears a golden rift in the dark, cloudy sky. All at once, rain pours down into the gloomy alley, like a stage being hosed clean for an imminent performance. Fully equipped squads armed with guns rush by, and electric current crackles in their ears, followed by the orders of their commander.
According to our latest report, escape test subject 0705 has yet to be retrieved. All squads comb the area. 0705 must be found tonight.
Roger!
Huh? What's with this rain all of a sudden? Odin, are you still going out in this downpour? Why don't I come with you?
No need. You head back to headquarters. I can handle this myself.
The silver-haired woman reaches out to catch the raindrops falling into her palm. The moment each droplet lands on her glove, it's as if a tremor is sent through some thread of fate hanging in the underworld. Though unable to pinpoint the source of this feeling of uneasiness, she silently breaks into a run for a deep alleyway. I was just reading what you guys are saying in the chat. As lightning flashes, a girl stares at the huge wheel without giving the slightest thought to avoiding the rain. She stumbles as she continues to run towards.
Is the way to the amusement park? Yes, right. The Ferris wheel. We made plans to go back there together.
Gleaming with neon lights. Oh yeah, we read that. She runs towards the rays of lights. Two collide. Balance. She reaches out instinctively, and before she hits the ground, she feels the other person.
Who are you?
Though supported by the other person, the girl, having already reached her limits, is unable to remain standing.
I made a promise. A promise to ride the Ferris wheel with someone. Was that you?
I don't remember your name either, so I guess this must be a first time meeting.
First time.
But can I ask you to trust me?
You.
The girl's vision blurs. She sees shadowing figure. Then releases the safety, loads the gun, and aims it at her. This is hard to explain right now, but lots of people are coming this way. Girl moves, interrupting these urgent words. Her bruised, battered hands embraces me, and teardrops colder than the rainfall on my exposed neck.
I trust you. I don't remember you, but I trust you.
Her words are so faint, it's as if I can clearly feel her frail life fading away. Then aimed the muzzle at the temple of the girl in my arms. Bro, what?
Logistics. Take care during the reclamation. This is important experimental material. And remember to clean up the area when you're done. By dawn, it should look like nothing happened there at all.
Huh. We made it in time. Once I noticed that 0705 was missing, I had everyone search the entire city for her. We're lucky we found her before the end. Speaking of which, surely there was no need for such brutality.
That wasn't my doing.
Huh? What do you mean?
The situation was already like this when I arrived.
Ma'am, we've confirmed that these are the remains of artificial life form 0705. Except
what?
Except her central chip is missing. But it wouldn't be strange if something that small didn't survive such intense damage.
I see. Strange. You didn't do this, nor did any of my people. Could she have been attacked by 0704 or a wandering Visbane?
Odin looks up at the now clear night sky. The dark clouds have dispersed and the moon and stars are faintly shining again.
How sudden. That rain. As sudden as it was deliberate. To wash things off.
Hold on.
According to your test results,
Hold on, have I done this already?
Fiddle Administrator.
You're missing 12 to 25. Hold on, hold on. I'm confused. Have we done that one already? Before the rain? Yeah, isn't that the one we just did that one, right? Yeah, because I was starting out the same way. Okay, so just so I understand correctly, it changes? What do you mean it changes?
According to your test results, why did you want a full body examination? Maybe you're exhausted. I heard you all went on a food and drink binge, and even went to that new amusement.
Get back here!
I did.
Then why did you?
Hey now, don't lump me in with her. I finished everything exactly.
Hold on. Is Cass messing with me?
What's the commotion? Relax. A lot's happened since I've been away from headquarters. Not yet. Individuals this dangerous.
No, Cass, are you trolling?
Indeed. Perhaps. What do you mean, Administrator?
Hey, Administrator! Over here!
Does it actually change?
Yes, you were in.
Not trolling?
Did you forget that already? Oh, it was too. That's right. Are you feeling sick, Administrator?
Wait a second.
Is the way to the amusement park?
Do you want to save her? This is simply a quiet place partitioned out from a virtual data fortress. I didn't want, in a way, everything in existence. I know you'd like to know my name and who I am. Still, it's been a long time. Answer me this. Do you want? I do. As I've said, all things and all thoughts in this world, even I cannot. Remember refers to recalling things you've experienced. Those images you're seeing never. That said, I can't.
I feel like I'm being
tell you all
trolled.
about
Y'all
them.
saying it changes is confusing? Are you saying the past changes or that the
She
level
was never
changes after
meant
watching
to
it the first
exist in
time?
this, but she
I think they're
opened
saying
the
it
door
changes
to
after doing it the first time.
drawing from the well of her own past. Until
This
she
part is not
finally
supposed to
became
exist
a
in the main
person.
story. It's only trip diary,
no
but after you've done the trip diary, it
only
appears as a
future.
main story.
Correct. And that future has everything to do with you.
I hear there have been developments in your investigation in Zhuheng.
You could say that. Someone out
Like they say,
I've already been.
there isn't much
That's
I-
all I can ask
You'll
for.
return to Zhu. Are you okay?
What? A vision? No, that's not it.
Only one way to know I
Data
remember it.
that never should have existed followed a beacon here to you before. As for why you became the beacon, I suppose it's because its contents were filled, but these things are like drifting spring dandelion seeds that happen to land at your feet. What? You can. But too many wish her dead. The one who made her.
So if you want the short
the
version,
one
yes, you
entrusted
already
if you want
did
to
this.
save her. It means
More
that
like a
if you want to
misunderstanding.
forge a
Bro,
way
I'm
out,
so
you've got much
confused,
desire to
guys. What are
do.
you guys talking about?
Do you remember who she is? And yet, you still want to say wonderful. You haven't changed at all. That girl has already died. Her body was destroyed 2 days ago. Not in the future or in the passing of life. The flow of time. But we're different. We were once beings existing above. If you wish it, I will do it for you. To that end, even reversing time is a minor undertaking.
It's not a vision. Time itself is actually
They
being
meant that the
affected.
past changes?
The only one capable of
Bruh,
saving
you
it
guys are
is-
trolling. That's... Why would you
What did you
guys
say?
troll like that?
It's you. It has to be you. I've been searching for so long. And finally,
We've been apart for so many years, and now you are in my reach. I finally found you.
Bruh. Bruh, I can't believe you guys trolled me. A mysterious sound shadow with the girl never seen before. The administrator pulled the trigger. The Korg operative who arrived on the scene later didn't find 0705's central chip. Well, I already say they are trolling. Bruh, but then there was like 3 people that said that they weren't. The story changed, not the narration in the game. Oh, so you're talking about in this story? Bro, you guys are mad confusing. Oh. Did they put it on the end here? Oh, they put it on the end in the story. Oh, so oh, I see what's going on. So this isn't the end of the story. You do that trip diary and they reverse time and you save her, and that's actually part of the story. Is that what's going on? Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, bruh. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. So essentially, we went back in time. We actually saved her by grabbing the chip out of her head. Like who she is, her consciousness. And so that became the ending part of the story. It's okay. It's fine, Cass. It's not supposed to exist at first. Yeah, I see. And now we can have S Gold. Yeah, yeah. Gotcha. Gotcha. No, but it was like 4 other people corroborated with Cass saying that no, there is a difference. I see what you're saying now. If only her chip is in our inventory, that would be pretty cool. She's just a chip without a body now. Yeah, pretty much. If there's another artificial life form that gets built, like essentially we could build another Skull and then put that chip into that artificial life form, and then that's Skull, essentially. So yeah, like in a way we did save her. So she didn't die, so that wasn't the actual ending. We added the ending to it. So she didn't die, we saved her. But now that means everybody that was against her is now going to be against us. In a way. Because Odin knows what's up. Odin knows that there was a messing with time that just happened. And Odin's going to want to get her get back. Odin knows something's up. I have a hard time reading in between the lines. That's okay. You haven't fully completed a boss battle for 100% completion? Which one? I didn't even see which one it was. That's how concerned about it I am. Benjamin's more concerned about me 100%ing that than myself. Now we have Odin and Korg, Matt. Yeah. Only Odin knows. I have the feeling Skuld and Ver may fuse, and yeah, Odin's broken 100%. That's why I think she could be playable. Who didn't piece it together? No, I think only Odin knows, because Odin is in tune with when time and space and reality gets manipulated with, and when visions happens and dreams happen, she's that overpowered. She knows when someone plays with time. Yeah, that's how broken she is. Check your boss battles before I get mad. You're missing a star. It's okay, Benjamin. It's not that serious. Which is scary. Yeah, it's 100% scary. Odin knows, but doesn't know Skuld and Gaia with us. Yeah. He is missing 12 to 25. Gotcha. Odin having a vision confuses me. I wonder where visions come from. Odin will be playable in the future. 100% she's going to be playable. I guess it has time with Yggdrasil Tree. Yeah. Odin does not know who did it yet, but she will be heavily nerfed like Gang. Yeah, she won't be as OP as like in the story for sure, because that'd be ridiculous. I knew Odin was strong, but not to where she... I knew Odin was strong as well, but no, I didn't know she had those type of abilities. I didn't know she was that strong. I knew she was strong. I knew she was going to be overpowered, but not that overpowered. I didn't think she has telekinesis. I wonder... I mean, but she has more than telekinesis. She has like telekinesis. She has reality bending, time bending, portals. She can, like, you know, she can materialize things out of thin air. Like, she's overpowered. She is incredibly overpowered. And then let me do... Somebody said that Thor... Ah, bro, that looks fantastic. I like that. Or even Hera would look good in there. Or even... Oh, Athena would look good in there. Or my man Mardusi. Look at Mardusi. He looks good in there. He looks good in there. Look at old man Look at old man Marduk. That's my guy. He looks good in there. He looks fantastic in there. No, that was 10 out of a 10 though. 10 out of 10. Phenomenal story. Thank you guys for almost the 70 likes, by the way. I do truly appreciate it. Stronger than Thor Triple S. No, I think Thor Triple S is stronger. Gang Chen destroys her with the power of... Okay, guys. Now you guys are going beyond what I'm ready for. But with that being said, thank you guys so much for being here with me as I do part 3. Now that we have the story complete, it's going to be back to, you know, normal streams where we're building characters, we're going through, you know, past grudges and stuff. Be on the lookout for some CN streams as well. I will be doing some streaming of CN, my CN account, building that up and stuff. Lu Wu's gonna be coming out, so probably stream some Lu Wu pulls and do some content on that. And then we have Flame Tier coming up, so a lot to look forward to. Super excited. Thank you guys for the 70 likes. I appreciate it. Should we build Ryu for Flame Tier? If you like them, you don't have to. If you like them, yeah, go ahead and build them. If not, then you don't have to. Who you building next? It's probably gonna be, I mean, realistically, it's probably gonna be Flame Tier. I could maybe complete Heimdall to get her ready for when Flame Tier drops. I think that's gonna be a fun team to run. So probably Flame Tier, maybe. Hey, Karam, I appreciate you being here. One question: do you have to buy the Battle Pass every month? No, it's not every month. The Battle Pass lasts for, I don't know, what is it, 12/11 to 1/8? That's a little less than a month. So yeah, just whenever the seasons are, that's when you have to buy them. Lubu looks fun to play. Looks incredibly fun to play. Incredibly fun. Battle Pass is just for more stars and extra stamina and whatever. Yeah. Is Flame Tier dropping in a few hours? No, Flame Tier is not going to be dropping until I think the 8th or the 9th. It's going to be next week, not this week, next week. It'll be next week. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you guys so much for the support. Thank you so much for all that you do for the channel. I do truly appreciate it. And I'll see you all in the next one. We'll be streaming probably whenever Lu Wu drops. We'll probably stream the pulls for Lu Wu on the CN account. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Have a great day, great night, great evening. Love you guys.